what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, Lone Wolf 902. Today I'm out at the ocean with my buddy Mike and Holly, and we are basically tucked in a little cove right now. The wind's terrible today, so I've got the camera nestled down between two big rocks, and we're kind of taking a break now. We've been hiking for a little bit. We stopped for coffee as we usually do, and yeah, we're kind of taking in the sights and sounds. So me and Mike have been here before last year.
Yeah, it was about the same time.
Yeah,
roughly.
pretty much the same time of the year. We didn't film it. We started filming it and then we stopped. So we got some great photos. We had an awesome time. Holly's first time out here, so pretty neat seeing the sights and the sounds of the ocean a little bit. So we're gonna be staying the night tonight. We brought two tents. They're gonna double up in one tent. I got my MSR, and we're gonna hike around for the rest of the day and basically explore and find a spot to stay the night. So we're kind of eyeballing a spot up here on the ocean, but we also have a spot up in the trees. So we're gonna bounce around a little bit. We're gonna finish up our coffee, and then we're gonna hit the trail and go check out, see what we can find.
Yeah, sounds good.
Alright guys, we've been hiking now for probably about 20-30 minutes. Come up out of the tree line and it's raining now, so I'm gonna go ahead, throw on a sweater real quick, take a quick break. It's still quite warm out, but it's coming down with rain, so I don't see why not putting it on, right?
Here I am being a nice guy and giving Holly my sweater.
Mike doesn't get a sweater right now, so
I don't care.
Woo! That's a lot of hiking.
It's a lot of hiking.
That's a lot of trails.
But it's rewarding.
Definitely worth it. So we're gonna press on down the other side of the coast now. We're kind of going out to a point. Can't see anything right now. It's complete fog. We got the rain coming in our faces. Looking like a really great time. Go find a campsite.
Sounds good.
Me.
All right, guys, we're at camp now. We found a location to set up the tents. A little bit of a rocky area. There's a lot of this scrub around, and some of it is quite sharp. So we're lucky to find 2 spots. I'm more on the rocky part and some of this moss stuff. And Mike and Holly have their tent behind me over in some softer stuff as well. The rain stopped, so we're gonna take this time right now to get supper done, because using canister stoves in the rain's not fun. And it's nice to cook outdoors out of the tent. So we're gonna be doing supper now. We're gonna cook all of our stuff up, do all of our cleaning, and get that done and out of the way. And then we did bring a bunch of beers. So we're gonna be enjoying some beer tonight, and we're gonna be looking out at the scenery because it's still quite foggy, but it looks awesome out here. So it's gonna be supper, beer, relax. So I'm doing ramen tonight. Mike brought a steak, pasta, bring mushroom soup,
Yep.
a bunch of stuff. So you guys are doing a big pasta dish. I brought some Samyang spicy chicken, so we're gonna be doing that. And I also brought a cheese bagel. So that's my supper. And I got a bunch of snacks for tomorrow throughout the night and whatever. But real simple meal. We've been hiking all day. Knees killing me, ankles are sore, shoulders, backs. Pretty rugged terrain out here. There's a lot of rocks and there's a lot of shrubbery, and down in the shrubbery there's a lot of holes and dips that you can't really see until you step in them. So, and the rocks are slippery. With the rain, it's got this kind of strange fungus looking stuff that's extremely slippery. So we're happy to find a nice location way off the trail. We've got nothing but a great landscape behind us. Actually, we're pretty lucky to be where we're at. So that stove cranking and get the noodles in there. All right, guys, so I've had my supper. I'm all finished eating. I got all my dishes cleaned up. Mike and Holly are now having their dinner, and if you could look really closely, way off in the distance there, you can see my white MSR tent kind of in fog. So I've come out away from the tent right now. There's no firewood really to be found around here other than this scraggly, dead little branch shrub stuff. It's everywhere. So I've come out here and I'm just collecting armloads of this stuff. It's all over the place, and it's a bit of a chore. The wind has kicked up and there's a lot of moisture in the air. So I'm gonna get this stuff collected quickly, and while they're eating dinner, hopefully I can gather enough to have a little bit of a fire blocked away from the wind. So we've had an excellent hike today, and we're really looking forward to enjoying sitting down and having a couple drinks with a fire. So that's going to be my task for now while those guys eat up, and after, I believe we're all going to gather it and then get settled in for a night in the wind. It looks like we're in an extremely remote area. Okay, there's nothing as far as your eyes can see. nothing but rolling hills and big rocks, okay? So that's the plan. Looks like they're sitting down now and still eating, so I'm gonna carry on with what I'm doing and I'll check back with you guys in just a little bit. All right guys, so we got our fire going and nightfall is just about here. It is pouring with rain right now. So me and Mike are literally getting drenched in front of this fire. We've gone ahead and stoked it up with a lot of wood just in case the rain does stop. So it'll keep burning and it won't get put out by the fire or the rain. But I don't think it's gonna let up.
No, I don't think so either.
So
Pretty good.
yeah, it's coming down pretty hard. Mike and I are gonna sit here for another minute or so and see how things go. But if not, we're gonna say peace out for today and we'll catch back up with you guys in the morning time because it's coming down really heavy and getting completely soaked. So if the rain stops, we'll see you, and if not, peace out. Catch you guys in the morning. Good morning, guys. It is still foggy out. We had one heck of a crazy rainstorm last night. Mike's just taking his poncho out of the tent. It's a little bit wet. Found out that there was a little bit of a leak. My tent also had a tiny leak that I just found right near the pole section. So nothing major, gonna patch that up when I get home. But pretty early in the morning, we got our coffee going on right now. And we have awesome scenery. I'm actually kind of happy that it's foggy out because it just adds to the whole feeling of the area. Really cool. So we're gonna bump around here for a little bit, do our breakfast, do our coffee, slowly pack up because it might start raining again, and packing up in the rain is never fun. So Mike's getting all suited up with a poncho.
Hey guys! It's a little chilly. My sweater got soaked last night. So.
Yeah, we're dealing with a little bit of wet clothing, and it poured last night. Absolutely poured. So that's what we're doing right now. Coffee, breakfast. We're going to kick around and enjoy the scenery before we pack up, and then we're going to hit the trail and check out some more spots. All right, guys, made it back to the truck after a pretty long hike. We got to see the ocean. The fog let up a little bit. Just trying to get my car keys out of here, honking the horn. Yeah, the rain came in really hard, really heavy. We got soaked for a few minutes, but we kept pressing on. The wind was coming in. Now a lot of mist blowing. Mike and Holly are just coming out of the trail right now, so we're gonna load our gear in the truck, and I'll get them over here and we'll say goodbye in a second. But that was an awesome hike, awesome overnighter, tons of rain, had good food, good views. I really had a great time. I know they did too. A lot of walking. Our knees are sore, our legs are sore, but definitely worth coming out in the fog and in the rain. So I want to go ahead, load my stuff in there, and wait for these guys to come out, and then we'll say peace out. All right, guys, we got everything packed up. Everything's loaded into the truck. Stopped raining for a little bit, but like I was saying a few seconds ago, it is still windy out. We're ready to go. So we're gonna relax just for a minute, kind of catch a breath and get the truck running and get the heat on and hopefully dry out a little bit.
Just a tad, maybe.
Yeah. So definitely a wet one, but a really fun one. I got to see a lot of stuff. So
Very interesting.
Very interesting. I love this area. There's a lot more to see. Come out here in the sun. You have longer sights, so you can see a lot more. Great sunsets too. But for now, we're gonna say peace out. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching the video, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.
Later.